Yes, you! If you like what you see, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, click the bell to all notifications on if you want to know every single time I upload. I play video games, I do funny videos, I am an absolute crazy ranting crazy person. Please share to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I still don't know what the crap Blogger is. And enjoy the video.
It's time once again for the Quickies. From Star Trek to superheroes, SJW meltdowns, entertainment, cancel culture fails, and more.
It's that time again. Time for our favorite new show episode video. It's a video collection. It's a clip show. Mecha's Quickies. I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy, here to give you a rapid firing of all of the latest, craziest crazies in the world of entertainment, all the little stories that aren't quite big enough for a full video. That's what this is for. Also,
please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
Or not, I do clap back for the hate comments, though. We are talking today. Well, first up, I guess the first one up on the chopping blog, we gotta go with the sad one. I don't like having to talk about this, because it makes me angry, too. I actually liked this. Age of Resistance is canceled over at Netflix, and it would help if you guys actually gave me the full size of the art, the headline. This is, it's Hollywood Reporter. Usually MovieWeb and Digital Spy, and a lot of those are really bad about that. The show is the latest one-and-done project at the streamer. You're canceling Dark Crystal, The Age of Resistance. I loved The Dark Crystal as a kid. That was one of my favorites. I didn't get around to even watching and finishing this because I wanted to wait until I knew that it was coming back. That was part of why I only got 3 episodes into it. And I loved the first 3 episodes of this because you know why? It felt like The Dark Crystal. It seemed like The Dark Crystal. It was The Dark Crystal. It was so much The Dark Crystal, I even went and bought... Bah! Why? Why did we zoom in? A fizz gig. Not that I wouldn't have had one without this show because I absolutely love The Dark Crystal. But come on. You're leaving Cuties, the show about the 10-year-olds dancing and grinding like they're 20-year-old strippers. No, you don't leave that show and you take away the freaking Dark Crystal. What is wrong with you? Netflix, no wonder people are canceling their subscriptions left, right, and center. No wonder nobody wants to deal with that crap. Don't cancel good shows, for crying out loud. Next up, Ellen DeGeneres' apology from her monologue was panned by her former employees. So Ellen, if you guys have been keeping up with all the Ellen stuff, I've done a couple of videos on her. She has been called out for being mean, cruel, being very unkind to her staff, being very uncaring, being very hypocritical. She even comes out, hey, how's everybody's summer? Good, yeah? Mine was great. And she's doing that in that nervous, something's wrong, but I'm not going to let it bother me sort of thing. Yeah. Ellen DeGeneres should have considered laying off the jokes. The 62-year-old Dynamite talk show host returned to TV Monday after a summer plagued by a toxic work environment scandal. Oh yeah, not only did she have a scandal of the toxic work environment, even before that, when the whole cough hit and she started having her TV show filmed from home, she was called out by hiring contractors, new people instead of her regular union people to work on her show. She was called out for not paying her staff salaries while they were at home during the cough. Many of which don't make $300 million a year like Miss Ellen. And she was also called out for not even calling to see if they were okay, not even letting them know when they'd be back, what was going on, what was happening. At least James Corden and Trevor Noah were paying their staff salaries. During the show's season premiere monologue, DeGeneres apologized for what occurred behind the scenes and promised viewers she's the person you see on TV. Mixed in with her apology, however, were very sarcastic jokes about how terrific her summer had been and how she was trying to work on her patience, or lack thereof. The result didn't sit well with the former employees she's accused of not being very nice to. Not only did Ellen turn our traumas into a joke, she somehow managed to make this about her, one former employee told BuzzFeed News. When she said, oh, my summer was great, and that was supposed to be funny, I thought, it's funny that you thought you had a rough summer because everyone was calling you out of all of the allegations of your toxic work environment, and now you're the one suffering, another employee said. Yeah, because it's all about her. Because it's all about Ellen, because she's the victim. It's all about her. We've done countless videos on this one. Alan, be better. You're a hypocritical woman. You're not nearly as funny as you think you are. You're selling this brand of caring and compassion and all this stuff. And you kind of blew it during the cough. You were blowing it before, though. People were calling you out for a bunch of BS. I've done videos on that. What's next? Star Trek! I don't care. Oh, here we go. Star Trek Discovery. Wilson Cruz is getting pumped for Star Trek Discovery Season 4. Well, here's the thing. This tweet has been deleted. He tweeted out a picture of himself getting pumped up and said for Discovery Season 4. Now, they link you over to the Trek Movies site, which is the page is not found. He's deleted the tweet. Now, I wonder if he misspoke and mistweeted. I mean, the 3 is right next to a 4. If he really meant a 3 on there, and he's like, oh crap. Or if he spilled the beans and we're getting a Season 4 very soon. We don't know. They haven't even aired this disaster of a train wreck that's going to be Season 3 yet. Do we really want to go and jump the gun and get on board for a Season 4? It's going to be more garbage. We know it. They're not fixing anything. Next up. Spider-Woman. Oh, Lord. Olivia Wilde, the Spider-Woman director. I haven't talked much about this one. You know why? Because I don't care about Spider-Woman. I don't care about the chick version of things. I want to see Spider-Man. I want to see Peter Parker Spider-Man. Because any other time, you're just going to have the chick version, or the black version, or the this version, or the that version, or the Fizzgig version, for crying out loud. We don't need a Fizzgig version. Yes, we do. We totally need a Fizzgig version of Spider-Man. What am I thinking? We need a Fizzgig version of this. Oh, get on it, Henson. Dark Crystal's canceled. Get on that. But anytime I see this, you just see the chick version of it. And you know what? Giggity. I like that. We're not going to get that. We're going to get somebody who looks probably closer to a 12-year-old boy. Because that's who fits in the suit. You know, not like an ideal artist rendition of it. She's excited to reframe the superhero stories and infuse the genre with a female perspective. Oh, really? Because if you're really asking what women want, well, you know what women want. They want that, or Henry Cavill, or, you know what women want? They want to ogle the male superheroes. They're not showing up to, it's okay for women to not like superheroes. It really is. If you don't like the genre, we don't have to form them into what we really want. But sometimes it works, you know, sometimes we get some eye candy, sometimes we get something interesting, sometimes we get something to look at, and I should probably just leave him on screen in the background there. But you know what? Infusing with a female perspective. From what? She's honored to be able to infuse the superhero film genre with a female. What are you going to turn it into? Charlie's Angels, where it's just this disjointed mess of like 20 different things? Female directors who have made their mark on the genre is people like Anna Boden and Kathy Ann from Birds of Prey. That was a ginormous fail, wasn't it? Patty Jenkins Wonder Woman. Oh, that was okay. We haven't seen the new one. The new one might be garbage, but the last one was okay. It was mediocre at best. It was kind of more of a chick flick in a lot of ways. Making a more chick flicks is how you do it, but you also have to kind of tone down the budget, not expect these billion-dollar things. If you're making it specifically for a specific genre of people or a fan base, then stop trying to be upset and insulted when men don't go and see this. If you're saying, oh, this is a chick flick, this is for women, don't go and blame men when it fails, like Birds of Prey and Charlie's Angels and all these other properties have done countless times. Okay? Can we do that? What's next? Pedro Pascal is reportedly not quitting The Mandalorian. He's still on board, according to We Got This Covered yesterday. Now, there was a rumor saying that Pedro Pascal was quitting. I did a video on that. Allegedly, he worked things out with Disney and Lucasfilm and all these people, and he's just going to stay quiet and be back, like I said, because he was out there promoting it. Here's the thing, though. Would anybody even notice if he left? I don't think anybody would, because that show was all about Baby Yoda.
Do the magic hand thing. Come on, baby. Do the magic hand thing. I'm out of ideas.
The show should have been Baby Yoda and Carl Weathers and Gina Carano going off and finding the Jedi. That's what it should have been. This whole Mandalorian stuff, he was boring. He should have been in one episode to come and find Baby Yoda and deliver it to the characters we actually care about. He's my least favorite character in the whole show. I don't care. You can replace him with anybody. It's just a mask. Oh, look at the kitten. Oh, it's a kitten. Captain Z, $5 through Streamlabs. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That was a cool place for a kitten pop-up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Next up on our Quickies chopping block, Black Widows, Florence Pugh? How do you pronounce that? Pugh says the film is about, well, pretty much what every Lifetime movie of the week is. Thank you so much for confirming that Black Widow will be a Lifetime movie of the week, because that's all women can really expect, right? That's all we can expect out of these genres, out of the superhero films, right? You know, there's nothing wrong with that. We certainly have other Marvel actresses who are only good for Hallmark and Lifetime movies.
Coming this Christmas to the Hallmark Channel, Brie Larson had it all.
Get out! Get out of my space!
Except for one thing, true love. That is until she met him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
The magical horn.
Touch it.
This Christmas,
Pick it up.
love has a new name.
I don't like this. This isn't real, and I'm a business lady now.
doing?
I'm gonna buy graph paper!
Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson star in
My wrist, stop watching. My neck is flossy. Make big deposits. My gloss is popping.
Driving Miss Marvel. Only on Hallmark. Assuming she doesn't get overshadowed by a cat again.
We got a store.
And Black Widow won't even have a cute cat as a sidekick. If she did, we would have seen it in the trailers. What's next? Ooh! General Mills is bringing back retro recipes for Cocoa Puffs, tricks, and more, because this is stuff I like to see on my Twitter feed, and I want to bring it in the Quickies. The good old days are coming back for fans of a certain cereal line of General Mills cereals. The company announced on Monday it's reverting back to the classic recipes so they're going to taste better. They're going to taste like the way we remember it when we were kids. The change, the company says, will be permanent and is a shift in marketing towards an older demographic, hoping to hit nostalgia in the vein with millennials and the like. Well, that's because they change, and you know what? The millennials and younger don't buy cereal. They think cereal is too much trouble. It's too much trouble to pour cereal into a bowl and buy milk and keep milk on hand and wash the bowl. They would rather have something they can put in the microwave and go. That's what these younger people want. This I am all on board with. You're probably asking why are the changes? Cocoa Puffs is reverting the recipe that makes the cereal have more of a chocolatey taste, with a similar setup for Cookie Crisp. Oh, they changed those too. The bigger changes, however, come with Trix and Golden Grams. Good. Golden Grams actually tasted better in the 80s because they had more flavor. With the former, General Mills is reverting the cereal to the classic fruit shapes. In the early 2000s, the company switched from the fruit shapes to the color spheres, using the fruit spheres as special promotion every once in a while now. Now the fruit shapes are back for good. Golden Grams will see the honey reintroduced to the recipe. Yes, something that had been previously taken out to focus on the graham cracker and the brown sugar. They were so much better when they had honey. Our fans crave the taste of nostalgia. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Because the older people still buy the breakfast cereal. We still want to go down. I still want a toy in my Baby Yoda Mandalorian cereal. Yes, I have some. I wanted to find a little plastic Baby Yoda toy. They don't do that anymore. That's what we want. And we want our nostalgic stuff because we're at the age where we can actually get it. All the stuff we wanted in the 80s. And the young people, like I said, young people don't buy it. Our fans crave the taste of nostalgia, and while these 4 cereals have always remained popular, we've answered their requests and brought back the taste they remember from childhood. What's next on the chopping block? It's not a chopping block. We're in rapid fire. What am I talking about? The Simpsons! Simpsons producer claims Disney is not censoring the series following the Fox acquisition. Well, that's good news. What about Family Guy, though? Was Family Guy being censored as well? That's kind of what I've heard. I believe there's an article on that, but this one just came across my desk yesterday. By desk, I mean my cell phone and my inbox. That is a good thing, because we know that Disney acquired Fox, and they've been kind of just ignoring all the stuff that they have. Now, will The Simpsons still be good? We don't know. They're probably still going to go down the woke direction, because that's what everybody is doing nowadays, and they've already removed Apu. Have they removed Apu finally? I think they finally removed him. Even though they shouldn't have, even though he's one of the positive Indian characters out there. But hey, Star Wars fans, next one, says their favorite Finn moment is hard to swallow now. Oh really? Why is that? Because they reduced this character to nothing? Because they really did him dirty? I think so. There's no question that Disney didn't quite capitalize on the charismatic actor's ability as a performer as well as they could have. We know that. That's what we've been saying. There's one Finn scene in particular that one fan liked, but that is harder to reconcile in the light of Boyega's comments. Let's take a closer look as to what scene that is. In The Force Awakens, Finn starts as a disgruntled stormtrooper looking up at his escape his life of servitude to the evil First Order. After freeing Poe Dameron, he joins up with Rey and helps her in her quest to find Luke Skywalker. Oh, I know where they're going with this. It's because he fought against oppression, and then they didn't do jack shit with it, right? They didn't do anything with it. They decided that he didn't need to be swinging the lightsaber and be the Jedi like he should have been, like we were kind of led to believe. What would that be? That would be some baby back bait and switch, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's some bait and switch, and we know it. And I do not like that as a consumer advocate. I do not like the bait and switch. Finn comes into possession of Anakin's lightsaber and briefly duels Kylo before being overpowered, and it appears as if the film is foreshadowing Finn's future as the role of a Jedi. Yes. What were we saying? However, nope, they just did him dirty and gave him a big FU and made him the comic relief next to, what, Little Rose Tico? Little Miss Rose Tico. That's what they did. And now, yeah, they're finally getting it. They're finally coming around to that. Next up, our Karen of the week. Our Karen of the week. This comes to us from Twitter, and she is flipping off peaceful protesters. She's flipping off some peaceful protesters. Doesn't matter what side they're on. And she gets her comeuppance, doesn't she? She rear ends somebody. Now I can show you this as it didn't happen on screen. We just see the aftermath. But that is our Karen of the week. Oh, they're coming for you. They're coming for you, Karen. They're coming for you. They're coming to get you. What are you gonna do? You gonna drive off? You gonna run? Oh, Karens, they're a trip. They're delicious and wonderful. And that is this week's Rapid Fire Quickie segment. I am Mecha Random 42, and I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
Don't chill me up, Hotzengera. That is not my puddle.